So here we have Shelley and Laddie coming to the jump on a very cold, windy day. Looks to me like, first of all, we have to think about the equipment being used. It appears that he has just a plain snaffle bridle, no martingale or anything to help with the leverage, and he's quite fresh on this day. I like the fact that you have the grid set up right in the middle of the arena. You can get to him straight, coming in at a good pace. If the tempo might be a little fast, but the first thing I would address is the equipment. He needs a standing martingale, some sort of tool to help him learn the frame in which he should learn to jump. You know, this is a young horse just barely starting out over fences, and if you could have him softer on the bridle with an idea of how to use his body shape. And we can see as you're coming around the corner, you have a really good position, hands are quiet, and right before the fence, you're going to see him just take a little bit of a resistance against the bridle. A little bit better that time. Anytime he opens his mouth where he has a resistance against the bridle or he's not working with it, he's going to tighten across his top line and not have such a good jump. So we're going to watch him come around again. There you can see the little resistance in the mouth. And then again, right in front of the fence is where the problems come. So that's about anywhere from a stride to 3 strides where he opens his mouth and he has a momentation of stiffness against the bridle, which then goes all the way through his back that doesn't allow him to jump very well. The best way that we're going to solve this is with having an independent body so that your arms can follow along and your body can produce the half halt. So as you're trotting, a little bit more freedom of the elbows to keep your hands quieter while you post. Being able to produce a half halt that is effective with the body so that you can slow him down without taking away his neck. See here, I'd like to see you kind of reach forward, break that up, do what you're going to do when you get to the fence, such as an automatic release or a softening of the body, and see if he can hold his own frame and his own balance outside without the fence before you come to the fence. Again, he's just a little bit against the bridle, and here we're going to see, make a decision and let him have a little walk. Now he's got his quarter sheet on. I always wonder how much that startles him. It looks like he's quite comfortable with his quarter sheet. And again, you try to use the reins to keep him slow, which made him stiff against the back. We're going to go ahead and just look at that again. Good, so as you're coming around, you're going to find a way that you can really half halt him without shortening his neck, and then allow your hands to follow. Here he's getting a little bit tenser, should be able to soften. Good. Now you can see that we have a bit of the body working as one. When the shoulders are going forward, the leg is swinging back. There should be complete independence between the seat and the hands, the seat and the lower leg. So the lower leg could be a bit more permanent with your hips thinking about going back a bit further in the saddle, so you keep your center of balance over his. As you're going with him, you're actually going right in front of his motion with your upper body and behind him with your lower body, pushing him more forward. Yeah, I would like to see a little bit more hip flexion so that your seat comes back further in the saddle over the fence, so it keeps your center of balance right below your breastbone over his instead of letting it get in front. You can see there, if we can pushing our hips to the back of the saddle, keeping our legs rhythmically on and off. And again, he's just a bit on the muscle. I'd try to do anything to half halt him without using the rein. And then there you can grab a little mane instead of having the hands try to follow the mouth on a green horse. So a couple things. We're going to make sure they have a martingale, maybe such as a bubble bit, anything that will help them to explain to him that you need his head to go down when he jumps instead of up when he jumps. If his head goes down, his back can come up. And a little bit of a neck strap or something like that that you can hold on to that will help you hold your balance and not be tempted to pull on him in the air.